On my board today, I have the results for the Treasury bills that were floated this week. Today is on the 30th of January 2025, so we have the results of the Treasury bills that has been floated since Friday up to today. And we just get to see them and see what the figures tells us. So, as usual, we have three Treasury bills based on the three maturity periods, that is the 91 days, the 182 days, and the 364 days. For the 91 days, the government wanted to borrow 4 billion, but Kenyans were only willing to offer a 2.45 B. That is a 61% achievement. For the 182 days, the government intended to borrow 10 B. Kenyans were only willing to give 2.52 billion. That is a 25% achievement. For the 364 days, the government wanted to borrow 10 B. Kenyans were only willing to offer 8.117 B, 81% achievement. And then the total, the government wanted to borrow 24 billion, but Kenyans only gave 13.08 B. That is 54.53% achievement. On matters interest rate, that has been quite key thing to check because of the fluctuations in the interest rate that have been happening over the last few months. For the 91 days, we had 9.5219% per annum. For the 182 days, we had 10.0275% per annum. And for the 364 days, we had 11.3132%. So other than the today's interest rate, below here I have included last week Treasury bills interest rates, so we can see the change in interest rate that is quite crucial, critical at this period where we have been seeing changes. And from comparing last week's rates and today's rates, the 91 days we have seen a slight decrease of 0.0033%. It's still a decrease, but with a very small margin, a reasonable margin. For the 182 days, we have also seen a small decrease of 0.0004%. And for the 364 days, we have seen an increase for the first time in some few months of 0.0187%. And from my observation now, we have been checking for the trend of the interest rates for the Treasury bills for the last 2 months or so, and from where I sit, I can say with some level of confidence that this is where the rates are likely to settle, with 91 days at around 9.5, 182 days at 10%, and 364 days at 11%. We can see some stabilization at this level. So I can say with some level of confidence that even if they might reduce or increase with very small margins, so these are likely to remain the rates for this season. Then if you get to check, we can see that quite a number of investors have shifted to the 364 days Treasury bill, probably because of the high interest rate. Okay, high in quotes because it is 11. It is high compared. 11 is high compared to 9.5. So they are going towards the 364 days due to the attraction by that interest rate, seeming to stay away from the short-term Treasury bills. Okay, all of them are short-term, but these are shorter than this one, so they are keeping away from these Treasury bills, maybe because of the single-digit interest rate. And also, we can see quite a decline in the amount that Kenyans were Kenyans offered the government. Okay, maybe you can also attribute this to we currently have treasury bonds that are floated. We have two infrastructure bonds that are floated up to the 12th of February 2025. Maybe investors are considering to shift to the bonds for this period because they are paying an interest of one is paying an interest of I think 13.938%. The other one is paying an interest of 14.339%. Then there are infrastructure bonds, which means that they are tax free. So maybe investors have not invested in treasury bills this week and maybe the coming week so that they can redirect those funds to those treasury bonds. But that's just maybe one of the reasons that could have contributed to the low turnout in the treasury bills market this week. So that is what we had for the treasury bills market this week. See the next week so that we can see what changes that might happen in the market. See you.